Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming to you live with a Friday review. I know it's a little different since I usually post a review on Thursday, but yesterday my laptop battery was completely dead, and also my laptop charger finally quit on me. So, no video. But, thankfully one of the tenants here in the building happens to work for Best Buy. I explained my situation to him, and he told me he had a couple spare chargers lying around the house. He came down, gave me a charger. Here I am, back in business, making videos for you guys. So, before I get to what I'm reviewing today, I just want to say I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys got some cool geeky stuff, whether it be pulling some great comics, getting some cool collectibles, or whatnot. So, and trust me, I feel a little weird saying that since tomorrow we're starting a new weekend all over again, but whatever. Anyway, so for my review today, I started posting again on the Punisher 88 Facebook page. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, go take a look. See, uh, nothing too crazy. Usually, I post these videos when I'm done. I share them on there, as well as if I see any cool comic related stuff going around on Facebook, I'll post it there as well. But yeah, if you haven't checked out the page, go take a look. See. Anyway, I posted again some options on there for you guys to vote on. It's for what you wanted to see me review. And there was four options. There was Superior Iron Man #1. There was the Multiversity Thunderworld Adventures #1. I believe I posted Nailbiter #8, and I think Harley Quinn #13. Anyway, what it all came down to was a split decision between Superior Iron Man #1 and Thunderworld Adventures #1. And I figured instead of trying to decide on just one, I would spoil you guys a little bit and I would do a double review since I haven't done one in a while. So, today I'm reviewing Superior Iron Man #1 and Thunderworld Adventures #1. So, now that you guys know what you're getting for a review, you guys just sit back and I'll be right with you. But first, cue that intro music. Hey everybody, welcome back. So as I mentioned in my intro, today I'm doing a double review of both Superior Iron Man #1 and the Multiversity Thunderworld Adventures #1. So right off the bat, I wanted to say I'm going to try and make sure this video doesn't run too long like some of my past double reviews. So I'm pretty much, hoping for the best here. So bear with me. I have my notes here in front of me, so I'm ready to go. Also, another thing I wanted to mention was my review for Superior Iron Man is a lot shorter than my Thunderworld one, since I had more to say about Thunderworld. So we're going to cover Iron Man first. Alright? So, for those of you who watch my videos, you guys will know I like to check out the cover first. So let's check it out. This cover was done by Mike Choi, and I like the colors he used and everything. They're really bright, a lot of light colors that kind of accent Iron Man's new armor. Another thing I liked was they have the San Francisco skyline in the background, representing that Iron Man is now in San Francisco. And another thing I like is actually Iron Man's new armor. I know some of you might hate it, but I like the whole chrome look. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a fan of the classic, gold and red, but I find this armor looks pretty cool. I really like what it's made out of. I'm not going to tell you, because I still want you guys to read this if you haven't, but it's made out of something pretty cool. So right off the bat, cover, awesome. And I was checking out some of the variants for the first issue, And I think the one I like the most is actually the Scotty Young variant. For those of you who don't know who Scotty Young is, he's obviously a artist for Marvel, and he does these variant covers where the characters are made up to look like little kids, and some of them are so cool looking. And I'm actually thinking of collecting some of the past Scotty Young variants, as well as now whenever a Scotty Young variant comes out, I want to try and get it for any new books or whatever. So yeah, the Superior Iron Man one looks pretty funny, so I'm thinking of getting it. My local shop has it, so I'm gonna get it. Anyway, so cover right off the bat, awesome. So now to the good. If you're gonna take a classic character and have them undergo a huge personality change, I myself personally think you have to go all the way with it. There can't be any middle ground, or it takes away from what you're trying to achieve with the change. Well, Tom Taylor takes Tony Stark all the way with some really stunning personality changes. He reverts Tony to some of his vilest habits, and we see him even sink to a few new lows as well. So it's pretty crazy stuff. Tony's newfound abrasiveness has an immediate effect on those around him, as we see it affect his close personal friends, as well as some of the fellow heroes residing in the Bay Area. And I think we know at least one pretty famous Marvel hero who resides in San Francisco now. I believe he's a lawyer of such, Not saying who, just for those of you who know, you know. Anyway, also many of the city's citizens are affected, as one of Tony's scientific achievements has an interesting effect on the population. The artwork, it's very good in this book, and I find it's a welcome sight after the previous Iron Man series, and that being said of the work of Greg Land. I myself am not too crazy about his work. I mean, some of you out there might love his work, and that's cool. I dig everyone's opinion. If you love it, hey, awesome. I myself, like I said, am not too crazy about it. So, but hey, to each your own. So, anyway, now for the bad. There's nothing really bad about the book. I did think the closing part of this issue felt a bit rushed. I felt it was a bit too soon. And to those of you out there who have read it, then you should be aware of what I'm talking about. So, but all in all, I found this book pretty good. If I had to rate it or anything, I would probably give it a 4 out of 5. So do I recommend Superior Iron Man #1? Yeah, it's a good story and everything. They're at issue 3 now, I believe. So it's still a new series. So this is all spiraling out of the whole Axis story. So if you want, pick it up. And I haven't read issue 2 and 3 yet. I'm looking to get those probably next week or whatever, and I'm going to read those. So if you guys could get all 3, get them, binge read, and maybe leave me a comment or something saying what you thought of them. Don't tell me what happens in issue 2 and 3 because I want to find out, but give me a little insight or whatever. Sound cool? All right. On to the next book. So, continuing with the Multiversity and everything, we have the Multiversity Thunderworld Adventures #1. This cover is so cool because we have Captain Marvel on the front, and Captain Marvel is a pretty cool character. So, he starts off as little Billy Madsen. All he has to do is say Shazam, and he's champion of the world type of deal. So, and really cool cover. So again, off the bat, 100%, Awesomeness. So, the good. There's seriously only so much you can do with one issue. So far, bearing the first issue, we've gotten complete stories every issue of Multiversity that pack more story than should be allowed. um, the writing keeps everything compressed and moves a mile a minute, with enough twists and turns and cheeky little nods at past canons to keep everyone smiling like a goof, such as myself. um, I won't ruin the story for you guys, but it's pretty simple. Honestly, Savannah, he's Captain Marvel's like most frequent foe or whatever, is this creepy little bald doctor guy with big glasses. um, he has this crazy plot that he wants to, set out on everyone, and basically Billy, the non Captain Marvel form, has to end it, and then he does end it. It ends up mattering about the execution of the story, which is where the book really shines, I find. Um, Unless you want to mention the jaw-dropping artwork, which is done by Cameron Stewart. Wow. Um, he is what I find is Grant Morrison's multiple-time partner in crime, as I like to put it. He has worked on titles with Morrison such as Batman and Robin, and they also did the Seven Soldiers series. Cameron Stewart did the Seven Soldiers, the Manhattan Guardian part of the story, and he brings a very light and fun-hearted tone to his work, and this time bringing everything to life perfectly. And when I say Cameron Stewart's artwork is really good, there's a part of the book that I like the most that he did, and it's a whole 2-page scene. You see Captain Marvel flies into the subway to try and reach, where is it? I think he's trying to go see Shazam, or he's trying to get to Savannah or whatever through this like hidden entry through a subway. And there's this big page here. You see all these like trains going all over the place, and that is just so cool. So yeah, Cameron Stewart's artwork, fascinating. For the bad, as always, the real problem, especially with this one, is that we don't get more. I would love to know how they would follow up a story this great with something of the same caliber. So it's really too bad. That's the only bad thing I have, and I found myself saying that a lot with these Multiversity books, because since they're all technically kind of like one shots, the stories are so great. You want more, but it's like that's it. So I really hope with this whole Multiversity thing, they come back to some of these stories somehow. So my fingers are crossed. All in all, the verdict for this book, if you're looking for something really good to read this week besides what came out on Wednesday, the Fade Out #4, this should be the issue for you guys. It gives a full story while barely talk, while continuing the real Multiversity story as well. There's a couple of memorable lines in this book, and I'd say about a 300% more than your recommended daily dosage of the Savannah character. He's really creepy. But anyway, that's just my look on it. So all in all, do I recommend Thunderworld Adventures #1? Oh hell yeah! This goes along great with all the other Multiversity books, like Pax Americana, and The Just, and I think it's Society of Superheroes and everything. All great books, and this one, top notch. And this book is still fairly new, so I know you guys can find it. If you do, go get it, read it, really good. So anyway, if you guys stuck around for the 12 minutes and 20 seconds, you guys are awesome. Thanks a lot. Um, that's the end of the double review. Hope you enjoyed it. A couple of things before I sign off. I was thinking of introducing a new, I don't know if you could call it segment or whatever, to my channel. I was thinking of, I don't know when, probably on Tuesdays. For every I don't know if I'll do it every week or it'll be a monthly thing. I haven't decided. Of doing a little kind of like a origin or like a history thing on certain, let's say, Marvel or DC characters that made their first appearance in whatever month we're in. So if you guys would like to see something like that, leave me a comment below if I should do it like one character every week of the month, or if I should just do a monthly thing. And I'll start doing some research on some characters and whatnot for you guys. And with that being said, um, that's about it. If you like the video, make sure to check out some of my other stuff on my channel. I do new videos every Thursday and Saturday, and as well in between, since I'm a subscriber to LootCrate, I do unboxings every month, and in between that, I'll post any other random stuff that I feel should go up on my channel. So if you like what you see, take a look around. If you like my channel, like it, subscribe to it. Feel free to, share any video you like, and enjoy. So remember, boys and girls, in the words of Mr. Art Spiegelman, comics are the gateway drug to literacy. I'm sorry if I keep acting like that whenever I say that, but I love that line. Anyway, so till Saturday, I'll see you guys around. This is Punisher 88 signing off. Laters, guys.